Good afternoon, this is Tom from HQARADIO.com, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Roku LT streaming media box. Now, the Roku LT streaming media box does internet content over your television. The unit itself is very small. This is the lowest end version of their line, and the Roku 2 line. It is $49.95, but has just about all the features that the $99 has, except for a couple things. I'll go over that. Now, the Roku box itself is comes in a box like this. It's a very small unit. It is it hooks right up to your TV via composite or HDMI. Now, the box itself, when you look at it, the LT is a very small unit. You'll notice here the unit is extremely small. It's about the size of a coaster, maybe a little smaller, but about almost an inch tall. The remote itself is a nice little handheld unit to go through all the menus, which we'll show you in a little bit. They have 3 pre-programmed buttons on there: Netflix, Pandora, and Crackle. Netflix is a pay service, which we'll go over. Pandora is a music service, and it's free. And Crackle is also a movie service with older movies, and it is also free. Now, the unit itself comes with these items. You'll see there's the Let's Get Started book, the composite stereo cable, the box itself, the LT, which is the purple on the bottom left-hand side, the power supply, which is always plugged in. There's no on-off switch on this unit. It's always on. If you do have a problem with it not working correctly or whatever, you could just unplug it, wait a couple seconds, plug it back in on the back of it, and it will come right back up, load its OS, and you're ready to go again. The remote takes 2 AAA batteries, which are included in the package. Now, the unit itself, like I said, is $49.95, and there are some like Hulu Plus and Netflix and some other things like MLB 2012, I guess would be next year. And it's a pay service, but it will stream it over your TV. Here we're going to look at some of the menus there and go over what we're actually, what I actually have in mind. Alright, here we are at the main screen for the Roku box. We have from left to right all your different channels. We'll start with the channel store. And the channel store is where you add all the different channels that you'd like to watch out of the list of all the channels that Roku offers. You have the different featured ones at the top. You'll have just about a bunch of different channels that are featured, which are popular. Here's are my channels that I've already added. Netflix is probably one of the most popular channels that everybody adds. $7.99 a month at the time of this recording, and it has a bunch of different movies you could watch, different TV shows, whole seasons. Pandora is a music service. You could pick a certain artist and it'll play songs from that artist and songs from artists that are like that. Crackle is a free service. This has different movies, also different TV series. This is a free service. Hulu Plus is a pay service. Now, Hulu Plus, it is more on the order of television shows. It does have commercials, but they're only a minute instead of the 3 minutes that you would normally watch on regular television. Hulu Plus is $7.99 a month, like I said at this recording, and I have both Hulu Plus and Netflix, and they're great. They're just a great addition, and you'll probably watch 90% of whatever you watch on these 2 channels. Weather Underground, which I added, is just a weather information for your local area. Revision 3 is a tech internet show. Twit is another tech internet show, but they have a lot of different shows that they produce. One on Macs, one on PCs, one on photography. There's a lot of different shows they have. One of the main shows that I watch on this is a show called Ham Nation, which is with Bob Heil, Gordon West, and George Thomas from Amateur Logic TV. Now, they do a Ham Nation show, which is an hour-long show, Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is a great way to watch it, either the recorded shows or watch it live through this thing. Now, let's go back to the main page. Now, once you add all your channels, which is very easy to do, all you do is click on the one you highlight and add it. You'll see I have Crackle, which is a movie channel, Pandora, which is my music, Netflix, which is movies, and this is a pay channel. Now, I'm going to go into Netflix here because I did add that already and I put my information in. And you could put stuff in your instant queue. A lot of this stuff is between myself, my wife, and my daughter. So there's a lot of anime in here, you'll notice. Obviously, this one's mine, The Right Stuff. A lot of different shows. Now you could search for different movies by name by going into the search, and you go through that. Now there's stuff that we recently watched, being whether it's, whoever it is in your family. Top 10 for my wife. It takes an idea of what you watch and gives you suggestions on what you may want to watch with that. Here's movies, and then here's another one that they add. New arrivals. So whenever they add new movies, you can go to the new arrivals section and scroll through and see different movies that they have added. Now, Netflix, like I said, is a pay per channel, and it's definitely worth the $7.99 a month, in my opinion. Now, Blueberry is a different video, audio podcast for any type of thing, technology, food, anything. Tech Podcast is the Tech Podcast Network. This is something I watch. It has different shows like Geek News Central, the Geekazine magazine. There's a lot of stuff on there. NASA is the NASA channel. They broadcast when they have launches, shuttle missions, different videos they've already taken and gone through. Here's the Twit network that I was talking about. CNET, another technology-based netcast. And then here's Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus is like I said, a lot of TV shows. So say, for example, you watch something like a new show like Revenge is another new show on, I believe, CBS or ABC. The next day, it's on TV, say Wednesday evening at 10. The next day, the following day, it will be on Hulu Plus. So you don't have to sit there and try to catch it at 10 at night if you're not up or you're not home. You can just go here, choose the show, and watch it. Mediafly, another podcast site. Weather Underground, like I said, is for doing weather. Fox News has live streaming from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day. So you can go on there and watch Fox News. Pods Nuts, another tech Revision 3, which has Geeky TV on it with Callie Lewis. Very good show. Then we have Channel 3 News out of Madison. Then we have an NBC affiliate, WTHR 13. This one is the Florida Education Channel. I put this on here to see. It's mainly more for teachers and give you information about helping you teach your students. So my wife's going to be a teacher next year, so I figured I'd get this channel to look at it. Another weather channel, Weather for Us. I have not seen this one yet. I just added it. CNBC, Channel 8, and the No Agenda Show with John C. Dvorak. It's another podcast. So, but you get the idea, and we'll go back to the main one here. But that's the menu and how it works. There's also a settings, obviously, on here for setting it up to your TV. Now, I'm using it with an HDMI cable, so I'm able to play the full 720 video. But say you're using composite and you need to bring the video down a little bit. You have a 16:9 widescreen. If you have a widescreen TV, or if you have a regular TV, which is your standard 27-inch or 32-inch standard TV, you would pick the 4:3 standard. But like I said, I have a high def and I'm going HDMI, so this is working out fine. But that's it for the menus. It's really cut forward, real easy to use, and like I said, Netflix is probably the one you're going to use the most while using this box. Yeah, well, that's it for the Roku box and the channels. The Netflix, like I said, and Hulu Plus, I have both of those packages, and I watch just about everything. It's very rare I watch anything on my satellite anymore because I can watch everything on the Roku. There are a couple channels you can't get, like BBC America, the Oprah Winfrey Network, and there's a couple other ones that we watch that aren't on this box. And now that's yet. It may come on. But yeah, if you're thinking about either cutting the cord or just something additional, instead of paying $20 or $15 a month for HBO, it's not the newest movies, but Netflix has a variety of movies that you've seen before. TV shows, same thing with Hulu Plus. Instead of recording them or having to wait to watch it on a certain night, just go to Hulu Plus and go ahead and watch that. But mainly the box itself is going to be good for streaming media. It is wireless, and it is a nice little unit to have for the price. Now, there's a lot of other streaming boxes like Apple TV, the Sony, the Western Digital TV Live. Some of them are going to have different options, different features, different channels. For example, Boxy has a couple more TV apps than the Roku does, and the Roku has a couple more apps or shows that the Boxy doesn't. So it's hit or miss. You got to see what you want. But the new Roku LT is definitely a buy, and being it's before Christmas time, for anybody that wants to watch some TV and just not use their satellite. I mean, if you got a good internet connection and it's unlimited, you're good to go with it. So once again, this is Tom with HQARadio.com, and that was the new Roku LT.